Hannah the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem. With your right hand over your heart, ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Graduates and guests, please be seated. What a great day to celebrate success. Today, we celebrate the success of these young students and the people who dared to make a difference in their lives. Good morning. My name is Tim Tudor, and I'm the Executive Director for the Altus Schools. It is an honor and a privilege to welcome you to this very special graduation of the class of 2018. Graduations are always special. They mark the achievement of a life-changing goal and the beginning of a promising future for the students and their families. This year, we are celebrating the accomplishments of over 800 students in 3 separate ceremonies who will leave us today and begin their pathway at some amazing places. Before you today are students who will be attending prestigious universities such as UCLA, UC Berkeley, UC Irvine, UC San Diego, University of San Diego, San Diego State, go Aztecs, Cal State San Marcos, Arizona State University, University of Oregon, New York University, University of Hawaii, and University of Florida, just to name a few. We are thrilled to have students here beginning their post-high school education at all of our local community colleges, serving our country by entering the military and beginning their careers. You will be introduced to every single graduate that is here today when we award their diplomas. But before we begin, we will introduce our honored guests and school leaders. Please stand as I introduce you. Lynn Alipio. Lynn is Altus School's Chief Financial Officer and Chief Business Officer. She has over 35 years of experience in public education finance and has been instrumental in the development of each Altus school. Dr. Jane Goronsky. Dr. Goronsky is a former board member and chairperson for the Student Success Program's nonprofit board of directors and one of the co-founders of several Altus schools. Dr. Goronsky is a lifelong educator and has served as superintendent of both West Covina Unified School District and Escondido Union High School District. For her extraordinary work in education, she was named the California Superintendent of the Year. Dr. Tom Davis. Dr. Davis is a retired comprehensive high school and middle school principal with 40 years of service to public education. During his tenure, Dr. Davis was the principal of Redlands High School, which grew to over 6,500 students and became one of the nation's largest high schools. Dr. Davis supports the Altus schools in strategic planning, advocacy, and executive coaching. And our founder, president, and CEO, Mary Searcy Bixby. Mary established the very first charter school in San Diego Unified and the very first charter school in San Diego County when the charter school in San Diego started in 1994. For her legendary contributions to education in San Diego County and Southern California, Mrs. Bixby was named a remarkable leader in education by the University of San Diego. And most recently, Mrs. Bixby and Mr. Davis. They are successful published authors now. Their recent book titled Charter Storm is a current bestseller on Amazon.com. Charter Storm researches, yes, thank you. Charter Storm researches how the explosive growth of charter schools over the last 2 decades in this country has shaken the status quo of public education to its core and discusses what they see transpiring in public education moving forward. Congratulations to both of them. Rear Admiral Lynn Herring. Rear Admiral Herring currently serves as the chairman of the Student Success Program's nonprofit board of directors. He is retired from the Navy in 2009 after more than 32 years of service to the country. He was noted as one of the Navy's top experts in base operations and facility support with an emphasis on sustainability and the environment. He most recently served as executive director at the Center for Sustainable Energy. Council Member Scott Sherman. Council Member Sherman was elected to the San Diego City Council on June 6, 2012. He represents the neighborhoods of Allied Gardens, Linda Vista, Mission Valley, Sierra Mesa, Tierra Santa, San Carlos, Del Cerro, Grantville, and MCAS Miramar. Prior to taking office, Scott spent several decades building a small insurance business. His hard work and perseverance over the years helped him to provide jobs to more than 24 hardworking San Diegans. Thank you, council member, for being here today. Tim Morton. Tim is a member of the Adeo Charter School Nonprofit Board of Directors and is the CEO of Westland Financial Services. Tim has been in the financial services industry for over 30 years, and he is also the founder of the Ramona Parks and Recreation Association, the managing organization for 9 nonprofit groups who operate in the Ramona Water District Property and Community Center. Ron Blair. Ron is a retired businessman who owned Jet Products, which became one of the nation's largest aeronautical supply companies in the nation. He has served on numerous civic and charitable boards, including the Nice Guys of San Diego, where he was named Nice Guy of the Year in 1989, and he is a member of the Alta Schools CEO Advisory Council. Gene Luth. Gene is the owner of Luth and Turley Incorporated. He is a member of the Alta Schools CEO Council and is an active member of the San Diego Nice Guys, where he served as president and was honored as Nice Guy of the Year in 1994. Lou Ferrero. Lou is the chairman and CEO of Tuscany Ventures. He is a member of the Alta Schools CEO Council and has served on numerous boards for charitable and civic organizations throughout San Diego. He currently serves on the board of directors for the San Diego Nice Guys and was honored as Nice Guy of the Year in 2004. Dan Spinazzola. Dan is the founder and CEO of Diversified Restaurant Systems. He is a member of the Alta Schools CEO Council and has been recognized for his philanthropic work in the San Diego community and has served on numerous boards throughout the city. He has been recognized by Junior Achievement and was inducted into the San Diego Business Hall of Fame for his business and philanthropic contribution. He is an active member of the San Diego Nice Guys and was honored as the 2007 Nice Guy of the Year. And Ron, Gene, Lou, and Dan, would you guys all stand up together? Nice Guys San Diego is a charitable organization, and these guys have provided bus passes, scholarships, and technology, which has directly impacted our students here at the Alta Schools and helped many of them get to this place today. So just from the bottom of our hearts, sincerely, thank you for what you do at San Diego. Miles Durfee. Miles is the Regional Vice President for the California Charter Schools Association. Miles manages the team responsible for charter school policy and member interests in San Diego, San Bernardino, Riverside, Orange, and Imperial counties. Additionally, he leads the information and advocacy program in San Diego County with nearly 100 charter schools in the county and nearly 50 authorized in San Diego Unified School District. Thank you, Miles, for being here. Paulette Donnellan. Paulette is a current member of the San Diego County Office Board of Education, representing District 4, which includes a large portion of the county stretching from Vista to the eastern county line and from Lakeside to the northern boundary. Paulette has more than 20 years of experience working with technology and education. She served on the Escondido Union School District Board of Education from 2012 to 2016. Currently, she works for Lego Education, and she has served 9 years in the U.S. Army and was deployed during Desert Storm. We appreciate all that she has done, and she's become a good friend to the Alta Schools. Thank you, Paulette. Denise Shields. Denise is the CEO of Shields Resource Group. She has over 30 years of experience helping organizations reach performance excellence. She was very instrumental in helping the Charter School of San Diego become the first K-12 school in the nation to receive the National Malcolm Baldrige Quality Award, which the school received in 2015. This is the highest honor given out by the Office of the President of the United States for performance excellence. Thank you, Denise, for all your work. And we have a tremendous staff and student representatives, Arlene McGowan, Data and Assessment Coordinator for Alta Schools, Wade Ashburner, External Relations Coordinator for Alta Schools, two phenomenal graduates, Joanna Patejo, Student Representative, Emma Ray Root, Student Representative and Student Speaker, Jennifer Montgomery, teacher at the Carlsbad Resource Center and board member, Roman Rubio, teacher at Tierra Santa Resource Center and board member, David Hurd, learning lead for the East Region of the Charter School of San Diego, Vanessa Vallon, learning lead for the South Region of the Charter School of San Diego, Haley Beaupre, school coordinator for Grossmont Secondary School and Sweetwater Secondary School, the two newest Alta schools, Veronica Ballman, school coordinator for Adeo Charter School 2 in North County, and Adeo Charter School 3, recently approved by Escondido Union High School District. Gail Levine, homeschool and accreditation coordinator for the Adeo Charter School K-5 program. Jay Garrity, school coordinator for Adeo Charter School and Laurel Preparatory Academy. Stephanie Starr, special instructional services coordinator for Alta Schools. Rachel Thomas, Curriculum and Professional Development Coordinator for Alta Schools. Debbie G. Quina, Partnership and Development Coordinator for Alta Schools. Tiffany Yandel, Operations and Technology Administrator for Alta Schools. And out in the crowd, helping to organize this entire event, all of the Alta Schools, teachers, staff, can you just stand, wave, and be recognized for the hard work you've done to help these students get here today?
You never know what you've done for me, what your faith in me has done for my soul. You never know the gift you've given me. I'll carry it with me. Something more. You taught me to run, you taught me to fly, taught me to free the me inside. Help me hear the music of my heart. Help me hear the music of my heart. You opened my eyes, you opened the door, something I never known before. And your love is the music of my heart. You are the one, always on my side, always standing by, seeing me through. You were the song that always made me sing. I'm singing this for you. Everywhere I go, I think of where I've been. You were the one who knew me better than anyone ever will again. You taught me to run, you taught me to fly, you taught me to free the me inside. Help me hear the music of my heart. Help me hear the music of my heart. You opened my eyes, you opened the door. There's something I never known before. And your love is the music of my heart. What you taught me, only your love could ever teach me. You got through where no one could reach me before. 'Cause you always saw in me all the best that I could
Ray, and Root.
This gimbal technology stick.
Good morning, all the school staff members, charter school board members, administration, faculty and special guests, family and friends and graduates, and fellow graduates. It is such an honor to stand here today representing the graduating class of 2018. Yeah, woo! Before I really start to get into my speech, I would just like to say that if any of you have ever attended a graduation ceremony before, know that most of these speeches are pretty long. With that in mind, I try to make this speech short and sweet, like yours truly. However, I do have a few words that I'd like to say first. In other words, please be comfortable. First off, thank you to everyone for being here today, as today is, well, a very big day. We're finally done with high school. Secondly, I would like to thank our wonderful faculty for helping us get to this incredible turning point in our lives. Last but not least, thank you. Our moms, dads, brothers, sisters, whoever. You have been there for us since day one, since we first stepped foot into our scary kindergarten class and begged you not to leave us here with these strangers, until our weird and awkward phase of middle school in which I still refuse to acknowledge the school pictures in the 7th grade are actually me, and to now. We're not so little anymore, and trust me, I think a lot of us are just as upset as you are by the fact that we have to grow up, to be thrown into the real world, and have to get a job and maybe even start going to college. The scariest part of it all? Student debt. With all jokes aside, I know that you're proud of us for making it here today, and I'm proud of us too. My fellow graduates and I can agree that Charter School San Diego isn't your typical school. For many of us, we started out in a traditional high school, and after some time, we figured out that it just wasn't for us, and that's okay. People are different, and sometimes all we can do is say, hey, you know, I really tried my best, but it didn't work out, so I'm gonna try something different. This school gave us the opportunity that other schools didn't. Our teachers never gave up on us, and they always went above and beyond to make sure we became successful. For instance, I came here halfway through my sophomore year of high school because my mental health was severely affecting my grades. I knew that I needed something else, something or someone who wouldn't get frustrated because I asked too many questions in math class. Starting out, things were really great. I only had 2 classes, and I finally had the time to focus on taking better care of myself physically and mentally. Things were really starting to look up for me. Then life happened. In September 2016, I was diagnosed with cancer. I was 17 years old. Throughout the span of 8 months, I had 6 weeks of radiation, an invasive limb salvaging surgery, and 3 grueling rounds of chemotherapy to top it off. While not being the worst case scenario, definitely was not the most exciting experience either. At the time, I had no idea how to even go about school. I was so determined to stay optimistic and beat cancer that I rarely, if ever, did any type of schoolwork. Now, I know that there are kids out there and even adults who had cancer and were able to continue with school or work and be just fine. And go with them. However, I was not that person. Quite frankly, I was already behind and I was supposed to graduate last year. I wish I could have been motivated enough to work through the cancer, but I'm realizing now that it's okay that I wasn't. As of right now, I'm very happy to report that I'm in remission, and I'm working through the trials and tribulations of life after cancer. Throughout everything, the Charter School of San Diego was there for me. They knew and accepted the fact that I would get the work done on my own time. Not once did they ever make me feel less than due to my academic break. My teachers have always believed in me, even when I got better and had trouble finding the motivation. What I'm trying to get at is that this school has helped me do something that many didn't believe that I would do: graduate. I'm very excited to announce that I will be attending San Diego Miramar College in the fall. From there, I will start my very long journey into becoming a pathologist assistant. I owe so much to my supportive and accommodating teachers who worked with me for hours on that, helping me revise my essays and really making sure that I was doing the assignment correctly. The one-on-one and extra help has always been something that I needed, and I'm forever grateful that they were able to provide. While I know that my high school experience may be different than others, I know that we all have our own battles to fight. We all go through some type of hardships that may not be favorable, but in the end, it makes us a stronger individual. So whether it's the extra help, the encouraging motivation, or just a different learning environment, the Charter School of San Diego was there for us. Our faculty was willing to do whatever it took to see us graduate and make it to the stage today. They gave us the second chance that we needed to succeed. Now, if there's any part of my speech that I really want you to take into consideration, this is it. There's more than just one path to success, and don't be afraid to find yours. Things may get in the way and throw you off track, but that's life. I would like to share one of my favorite quotes in the novel Lord of the Flies, written by William Golding. It says, "The thing is, fear can't hurt you any more than a dream." I chose this quote because graduating high school and starting a new part of your life is scary. Believe me, scary, but it's really exciting too. So don't be afraid. Embrace this change. We have all worked so hard to make it to this point in our lives, and you better believe that we're ready to take on the world. I truly cannot wait to see where this crazy, beautiful thing called life takes us. I wish all of you the best of luck in the future. We got this. Thank you.
Addresses without notes, so I can make it as long or as short as I want. And trust me, I'll try to make it as short as possible. But there are some things that I must say to you. First of all, it took a long time to introduce these people. We realize that, but they have contributed so much to your children every single day in one way or another. Their support has meant so much to us. It's the difference between bringing together a successful learning community or not. So once again, thank you all. You're all very, very special to us. I told the graduates yesterday that I was going to be very sure to explain to some of the parents who may know, but also the extended families that are here today. Please listen to me carefully. You may wonder, what is a charter school? What is this school? Is it a continuation school? Is it a what? No, it is not a continuation school. It is not an alternative school of any type. It is a futuristic school. It is our dream and our hope that someday we will influence every school in America so that they will hire the best teachers, the teachers that are committed. And guess what? They like kids. We will set standards for ourselves that are beyond the standard we've always looked to excellence. I had to stop using the word excellence with my staff, and so I've started to use the word star, because that's what we go for. This school has everything that a high school needs to have. We've got A to G approval, we've got NCAA, we've got perfect WASP scores, 6 clear for years and years and years. You couldn't find, guaranteed, a school in San Diego County that has a reputation like that. We've been renewed every time for our full term, and we are what's called the gold standard. And so you can be proud of the school you attended, and you back there, you tried so hard and supported your children. You can be proud of their accomplishment. I have 2 things to say to the graduates. First, in one of our songs we talk about a new beginning and leaving the past. You know, I've counseled over the years hundreds, thousands of people, students, adults, teachers, community people. And one thing I found is that one of the first steps to success is leaving the past behind. Remember the good things. There are things that happen that are challenging, and you know, the future will have challenging things ahead of you too. But you are motivated and charged by family and by the good contacts and relationships you've had in the past. You will grow, you will will go through life, all the stages, all the different challenges, everybody in their own individual way. But there's one thing you hold in common, and that is family. Don't ever forget your family, because they are your supporters. You will be very lucky in life to find sincere friends, sincere people that are pulling for you no matter what, every second of your life. And the first place you're going to find them is in your family. Secondly, this is the beginning of your future. This is the beginning of a life that we hope will lead you to independence. We want you to be independent. We want you to be self-sufficient and productive, to lead lives that make you happy. Again, you're going to have challenges, but that happiness will help you overcome those challenges. Listen to me, and don't forget when you leave today. Listen to your heart. We have, I don't know if you've seen our sites, I know the students have, but we have beautiful sites. Tiffany Andel has had a real hand, and Lynn and Filippo in designing the most futuristic sites that you can imagine. And on some of the walls we have quotes, and one of my quotes is, listen to your heart. I firmly believe that every human being that walks the earth has this inner voice that tells you what you ought to do. You're always looking to learn, you're always looking for information, but the bottom line is in your heart. Listen, you know what's best for you, and sometimes people will try to lead you to something that is just immediately gratifying and fun and a lot better than meeting your responsibility. But don't let that happen. Listen to your voice. There's plenty of time for fun. Listen to your voice and meet that responsibility. This is an exceptional class, and I'm not just saying that. All our staff members have reinforced what an exceptional class this is. And I am so proud today to be here with all our guests to celebrate you, each one individually, and to celebrate the joy of your families. We will always be here for you. If ever there's anything that you need, you go to one of our resource centers. And if we cannot provide it, we will try to connect you to someone who can. So, be strong, be proud. Notice how they are when they cross the stage. They lock eyeballs with whoever they're shaking hands with. They're walking with pride and honor. And well, they should. God bless you all. We love you.
Before we present the class, we'd like for Council Member Scott Sherman to come up and say a few words to the graduates.
Well, thank you, and I'll make this short. It looks like everybody's face is starting to shine a little bit more out there in the sun, so I'll do what I can. I want to say thank you first for allowing me to be here. The view from up here, I mean, I know the rest of you are all looking at us up here on stage, and it's not that impressive. But if you were to turn around and see what we're looking at with all the parents, all the family, brothers, sisters, and the graduates sitting up here, it's an impressive sight to behold, and just very happy to be a part of it. And I just started thinking about what you all are, what kind of journey you're about ready to take, and it reminds me of back when I was a martial arts student. You know, I studied martial arts. I've studied for about 25 years now, and taught martial arts for about 15. And it reminds me of the struggle learning your way up to become black belt. And you start out at the beginning, work real hard, you have all kinds of challenges, adversity, you have some successes. Several times you get your butt kicked. That's the way it works. So, but all the way along, you're learning how to persevere and overcome challenges. And then you get that day where you're sworn in, like today, like a graduation ceremony, you get your black belt. And then that's when you realize that the journey is now really just beginning, because you have to take everything you learned, go out into the world and apply that and teach others and impart to others to try and make other people's lives better. That's what you all are on your way to do. So whatever you decide to do, four-year college, junior college, heading out into the workforce, just remember everything you've learned on your journey to this point and apply that same drive and determination to achieve and accomplish accomplish a goal, and you will do fine in whatever endeavor you choose. And to the parents, the family members, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, everybody who's out there watching you today, you all have to be incredibly proud of these students and the amount of effort and time we put in to get to this point today. So congratulations. It's a very monumental step that you've achieved, and now you take what you've learned, go out into the real world, and make yourself a success, make yourself proud, and make your family proud. Congratulations.
This is Bixby, Councilmember Sherman. I'm now going to present to you the class of 2018. I certify that they have met all of the state of California requirements for a high school diploma.
On behalf of the Board of Directors, it is with great pleasure that we accept the class of 2018 and present them with their diplomas.
Will the first row of graduates please come forward?
Joanna Pantoja. Emma Ray Root. Sophie Abadia. Alexander Achenbach. Anna Achenbach. Miguel Acosta. Jeanette Acosta Gutierrez. Christian Aaron Aguirre. Marian Abdigani Ahmed. Helen Suzette Alarcon. Oscar Altorre. Jake Henry Allison. Ezequiel Anicleto. AJ Angerock. Jose Arabayo. Manuel Adon Arellano. Samuel Askew. Ashley Astorga. Pablo Pedro Avitia. Maria Baena. Charles Baker. Marisol Baron. David Bautista. Leslie Kimberly Bautista. Araceli Baza. Muhammad Antonio Bell. Ashleen Morgan Bird. Andrew Blakely. Donito Jermaine Brown. Brandon Brian Buisan. Jordan Amari Burney. Melissa Cabrera Benitez. Zuriel Camacho. Ashley Stephanie Campos. Miguel Angel Carbajal. Joseph Carmona. Giselle Carreto. Kayla Cartwright. Valerie Castaneda. Claire Kathleen Castro. Carla Alexandra Celestino. Kwesi Chan Williams. Emily Chai. Michelle Chim. Preston Cohen. Heather Comfort. Myrna Covarrubias. Tanaya Latrice Craig. Jocelyn Quinn Diaz. Emily Cutshall. Lauren DaCosta. Dylan Tiger Lee Jefferson Dow. David De La Rosa. Iris Delgado. Danielle Nicole Denby. Sherry Leilani Devrodi. Ashton DeYoung. Isa Diaz. Carla Diaz. Lisbeth Diaz. Brendy Dominguez Garcia. Kayla Brianne Drager. Diana Duarte. Kaylee Marie Ellis. Pedro Escalante Vicencio. Cheyenne Escalera. Valeria Estrada. Jamil Etheridge. Audrey Cadiente Un. Dimitri Michael Falco. Jared Dane Farron. Emily Lorraine Feliz. Alexander D. Fettel. Litzy Figueroa. Bethsaida Fibres Baron. Robert Donovan Flowers. Bishop Elijah Francisco.
Lindsay Galicia. Odalis Garcia. Tate Garcia. Corinne Michelle Gerstein. Brenda Gomez Fonseca. Oscar Anthony Gonzalez Castillon. Anthony Graham. Taylor Alicia Grassi. Hannah Lorraine Gross-Burke. Jesus Guerrero. Essence Jarrell Gutierrez. Deborah Guzman. Monserrat Alexandra Huerta. Andre Lamont Hunt. Marquel Jackson. Melise Christine Huergue. Brenda Jimeno. Solomon Kiona. Malachi Keffert. Alexandra Kiefner. Cassidy Jean Koopman Reynolds. Joseph Robert Thomas Catalia. Zaira Laguna. Adriana Marie Lamb. Zephyr Landy. Nathan Landra Smith. Brian Israel Leon. Jose Ismail Lerma. Zachary Levinson. Leonardo Leyva. Miguel Angel Lopez. Luz Irene Lopez. Kimberly Nayeli Laura. Brandon Lynn. Daniel Josiah Makarig. Tanya Yvette Maganda Medel. Hannah Magarang. Damian Terrell Malone. Leslie Montserrat Manjares. Gunton Mark. Alan Eduardo Martinez. Amanda Grace Martinez. Jonathan Omar Martinez. Noel Michael Martinez. Zuleika Martinez. Adam Mast. Avian Malupe. Aviana Malupe. Billy McCall. Brenda McDonald. Destiny Samantha Elizabeth McGuire. Isaiah McKinney.
good video for you graduating.
Gary Murphy. Zachary Joseph Masoto.
Layla Nelson. Kathy Jewel Nguyen. Rashid Jarrell Nixon. Sierra Brianne Norris. Alejandra Abigail Ocampo. Aiden Ochoa. Walter de la Cruz Osana. Christine Inez Pardo. Damori Tavion Parks. David Perez. Karen Perez. Ruby Maureen Perez. Adam Nathan Peterson. Eric Joseph Peterson. Kayla Nicole Polk. Carlos Ruano. Aaliyah Ashley Puente. Daniel Ramirez. Jacqueline Ramirez. Lisbeth Ramos. Yahaira Annalise Ringel. Ariel Patricia Reyes. Sarah Rand. Victoria Reza Estrada. Jesus Reyes Madrigal. Elizabeth Shannon Rico. Joatzin Rivas Hernandez. Eileen Rivera Lizarraga. Tristan Michael Rodriguez. Sebastian Rodriguez Dominguez. Oscar Saul Rodriguez. Robert Lopaca Rojas. Angela Romero. Danya Romero. Adon Rosales. Luna Isabel Rosales. Kylie Christine Rotter. Fatima Ruiz. Christopher Andrew Running. Aya Abdullah Sabre. Daniel Salome. Misha Nancy Rain San Martin. Amy Kayleen Sanchez. Jeremy Edward Sanchez. Sarah E. Sanchez Vargas. Eduardo Isai Sanchez Zuniga. Nancy Abigail Sandoval Espinoza. Corey Santana. Kyla Tavera Shore. Ephraim Silva. Ashley Marie Simpson. Richard Smith.
Samantha Soto. Kevin Donald Spencer, Jr. Skylar Reed Steffen. Natasha Pearl Stewart. Miracle Paris Ann Stockdale. Stephanie Tapia Mills. Isaac Lee Taylor Stewart. Malachi Talamas. Angelica Thiel. Desmond Thomas. Aaron Turley. Genesis Ulrich. Rafael Uribe. Carla Valdivia. Emiliano Valle. Nicholas Van Dyke. Nehemiah Van Mersbergen. Jessica Belguera Vasquez. Mirka Vasquez. Eddie Velasquez Tovar. Jericho Joseph Ventura. Nathan Scott Vigil. Karsten John Vignal. Maria Del Carmen Villa. Daisy Karina Visueto. Victoria Volker. Isaac Xavier Wallace. Ezekiel Weber. Lynette Williams. Mariah Annalise Williams. Trent Sandon Whitner. Isaiah Wooden. Haley Maria Zamora. Melissa Ann Zamora. Edgar Zaragoza. Brian Abraham Zarate. Rosala Esmeralda Zavala. Gabriela Yvette Zuniga.
Students, please rise. Tradition known as turning of the tassel. This tradition signifies that you are about to make a change, a transition from a student to a graduate. As you leave here today as a graduate and close the door on this chapter of your life, may the new door that you enter open to endless possibilities. And as you enter the many doors throughout your life, remember to savor each one of them. Now, with your left hand on your tassel, and on a count of 3, 1, 2, 3, turn.
Thank you.
I don't know if I got the right angle. I might be pointing in the air.